That makes this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Welcome everyone to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen. The Falcons' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Navy's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game.
Oh, he's got some space. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on second down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw it. Throwing right. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on first and 10. They're going back to the ground. Got enough space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy!
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week. And you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Air Force Falcons offense will have its first possession of the game. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
Right back to it. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Let's talk for a second about Air Force. They had some players jump into the transfer portal, but they were able to hang on to some of their key pieces. Do you think really that's more the culture coming through or promises from the staff, David?
I think that's...
There he goes! He's at the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Air Force!
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Navy will go back on the attack. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Lee. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Navy quick to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're going to go to the air on third and short. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Toss to the left. And some room to work. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. They're going to ride this running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Motion from the wide receiver. After run, now throw. Gets it out fast. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The full force, the full-throated The give to the back. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. What a disappointment. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. And here comes the Navy offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. It's been a great way for the service academies to stay relevant in major college football by having prolific ground game.
Yeah, then those ground games are a pain in everybody's you-know-what. I mean, they drive you nuts, the triple option, because so much discipline. I mean, they're so good at running what they do. They don't do a lot, but they're going to hit you right in the mouth and run the football.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Falcons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Breaks into the open. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, midshipman. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds.
Okay, ready?
Handoff to the single running back.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Jet sweep to the receiver. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. A huge third down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. The give on the option. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. They'll go hurry up here. Looking downfield, it's Wall. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. And he missed it. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Hold on.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. All wideouts, no backs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Air Force! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He turns that loose down the right side. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He's got the back in the middle. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Looking to throw, it's Wall. Here's a heat. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. Across the 25, he's got room. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. So they'll send out the field goal unit. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, the kicker's 0 for 3 right now in this football game, and we're going to find out just how mentally tough he is. We've got some football still to be played.
Oh, he's got some space. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
The full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade helping this Navy defense. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Falcons will punt this one away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And Navy will go back on the attack. leaves it with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Navy comes to the line facing second and short. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Might be changing the route. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab. They make the stop, and not before he picks up a first down for Navy. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's hooked. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Trying to keep this drive alive. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. They'll give it to him again. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got it! And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He's got it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
The defense did a really nice job on that play, closing in on the intended target. They had 2 guys near that ball.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Got him downfield. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Get it out on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And he'll burrow his way into the line and get enough for the first down.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Finds a tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Fires to the wideout. This time it's complete. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And the defense is going to have more plays like that. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. Defense finally comes up with a stop. Maybe get a little momentum here.
Over 100 yards already in this game. So if I'm on defense here, I'm adding more guys to the box, anticipating that they're going to continue to give this guy touches today.
A huge third down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy. This offense, hear it. Back to pass, it's Wall. Fires to the tight end. Not going to get there, not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
And here comes the Navy offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There he goes! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Robles. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Right on the money. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the... And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Navy! Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Maybe they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Gadecki. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Wall. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Returner is tackled down at the 36.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Moffitt. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
A lot of times late in games, you see this by defenses. They're going to drop back, and they're going to take away all the deep stuff, try to take away all the passing lanes. Nice job getting to your running back, letting him get positive yards, and then let's get up to the ball quickly.
Navy now facing 3rd and short. Finding an escape route. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up. Maybe work the middle of the field.
Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Navy, after that huge run, might just try to run it right at him again. Might as well give it to him again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants to change this route. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw it last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Navy.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Not a chance. Missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for a crease. It's Gadecki. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And that's a good, solid run there, Reese. And if you want to win in overtime, running the football is a good idea.
Showing that you're the more physical team in overtime can really be a breaking of their will. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Brings up second down.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Moffitt. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
They want to keep this drive alive. 3rd and short here in overtime. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He makes a grab. Touchdown, midshipman. And they're on top here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Dropping back, it's Wall. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Quarterback empties his backfield. And back to the air on second down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the score. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end. But he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Touchdown, Falcons! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. Scanning the field, it's Wall. Release to the back. They're working that left side. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. 1st and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the second overtime. Big guy smells it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 3 yards on the play.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
Number 82 with the grab and the save.
Second overtime, and they'll have to go for 2. Was to pass. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT.
And makes the score Air Force 39, Navy 31.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Second down, he'll throw it. Caught close to the marker, it's Robles. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. down to the 1-yard line.
Man, you play this whole game back and forth into overtime. Now you got a chance to set the tone, run the football in overtime, and be a little physical.
And if you can run the ball and not put it in jeopardy by throwing passes, that's a great way to finish the deal. 3rd and goal, desperately trying to get it in and keep hope alive. Touchdown, Navy! With that, now a 2-point conversion away from triple overtime.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming 2-point play, you might just put it back into his hands and let him go win it for it.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for 2. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these 2-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.